I'm Ann Campbell, and actually I am the originator of the Chaplaincy Brunches. About 10 years ago, I got together 10 friends and suggested instead of having lunch, we get together, each invite 10 friends and start a benefit for the chaplains. Nobody does a better job and does more for the racetrack industry than the chaplaincy. They take care of all the backstretch workers. They're always there. They take care of everybody. They're some of the finest people I know, and I'm a big, big fan and honored to be involved in this program.
I would say the racetrack chaplaincy is probably the most overworked operation connected with racing. The chaplain is on duty 24 hours a day, every day of the week. Everyone needs him. The grooms, the hot walkers, everyone who works on the backstretch absolutely depends on the chaplaincy for help, for clothing, for schooling, for entertainment. They do a marvelous job. I just admire them so much that they can work all the hours that they work. Without the chaplaincy, I think a lot of people would be needing a great deal, and we would be losing people. You know, the people on the backstretch are the ones that make the whole racing game work. We are owners, but without the people back there, we would have nothing. There wouldn't be a business. So God bless them.
Well, hello there. I'm here with Terry Finley from West Point Thoroughbreds, which I'm very, very proud to be a part of. It's just such a wonderful experience to be here for the backstretch. People don't understand about what the backstretch means at a racetrack. It's behind the scenes, and for us people who are like a little owner, I own a hoof of a horse, but to support the people that work in the back is just unbelievable. And to have someone great here like Tom Durkin to MC this event is such an honor and a thrill. Thank you.
Good morning, Teresa Barrett, and I am very privileged to have been with Ann Campbell at the inception of this event. But as she said, and we all agree, it is one great blessing that has just continued to multiply. And as a horse owner and a resident of Saratoga Springs, I'm very proud to be associated with the chaplaincy. God bless you all.
For the last 10 years, I've been working with the chaplaincy and with Chaplain Humberto, and it's been just a great experience for them, for us. I'm the trustee of Pine Grove Camp. A lot of the ministry that's being done for the backstretch families is done at Pine Grove, and I'm just so pleased to be able to be here on this 10th year anniversary, and I'm just thrilled for what the chaplaincy has been able to do for the backstretch workers, and I'm very glad to be here.
My name is Paul Orifice. I own horses, so I know the backstretch quite well, and I know that these people need a lot of help, physically, morally, in every which way. The chaplaincy has done a superb job of helping people on the backstretch. That's why I've supported them since day one and will continue to support them.
The racetrack chaplaincy, where do I start? I think that when I think of the racetrack chaplaincy, especially here in New York, I think of tireless servants. Chaplain Humberto and his wife Karen and Nick Karras and all the other team work tirelessly to meet the physical, spiritual, and emotional needs of the backstretch. And the easy part is the physical, and that's very tangible. But when a groom or a hot walker loses a family member in Guatemala or Mexico or Miami, Florida, and they're away from their family in New York, that's where the real work's done. That's where God shows up. And that's where God has equipped Humberto and Nick and Karen to do his work and his will. And it's evident here at this event, the love that the community has for Humberto, Nick, and Karen. And, the real key to what we're doing here is to bring God to the racetrack. The racetrack's not a place that would be a place where God might show up, people would think. But that is not true. God shows up each and every day.
Hi, I'm Joanne Yepsen, the mayor of Saratoga Springs, and it's my honor to be a big supporter of the Chaplaincy Backstretch team. The Chaplaincy does more than we can ever say for our backstretch workers, and I have worked closely with them on many projects and services. And I'm here today to support not only the Chaplaincy, but to honor our special guest, David and Fay, for delivering so much support to our backstretch workers, which in return makes Saratoga Springs tick.
I think it's really important for everybody in the racing community to realize that we are one community, and the people that work in the backstretch are the backbone of the entire community and our industry, for that fact. And there are lots of wonderful groups that help the backstretch folks, and none better than the racetrack chaplaincy. And it's been fun to be here this morning at their annual brunch. We'll raise a lot of money for a very good cause.
Fay and I are both humbled to be recognized here today, but it's not about us. It's about all of the families on the backside, all the children. We're just very fortunate to be here, and that a lot of them are in our lives as well as we're in their lives. So thank you for everything, and I hope I'm around a lot longer and we can do a lot more.
Thank you, Tom. You do look pretty good in those shades. I think Tom's right. And by the way, do we miss him at the track or what? But the benefit of it is that he gets to come to all these events and do this. So we haven't lost him, and we're so proud to have Tom Durkin as a Saratoga Springs resident, and so glad that you're supporting so many events in your retirement. And so many of you are here today because you are so supportive of the Backstretch workers. And we've all been partnering together for a long time to work with this great organization and to ensure exactly what Tom just said, and that is that all the Backstretch workers are a member of our entire community. And we work daily to try to integrate them into our Saratoga Springs community and make sure there's a lot of interaction between our year-round residents, our summer visitors, and our Backstretch workers. And it's working out really well with new bus services and other services and programs that you're all working so hard on. So thank you to all of you. However, we are here today to recognize two very special people. And I was asking Nick a little bit about the two of you today, and he explained how he came to your barn and asked you to support once again the organization and how easy it was for you to say yes. And I think that goes such a long way in your passion, your support, and it's a natural thing for you to wake up every morning and to think, what can I do to help? And not everybody is like that. So I just think this is a really special opportunity to recognize your generosity, your automatic support. And I would like to present a proclamation from the city of Saratoga Springs for you and on your behalf. Whereas for many years, David and Fay Donk have given tirelessly of their time and effort to provide resources and assistance to Backstretch workers. They are enthusiastic supporters of the Belmont Child Care Program, a project that gives families who regularly work in the early morning an opportunity for affordable, accessible, and high-quality child care. They've also helped the Racetrack Chaplaincy of America in its many programs to support Backstretch personnel. And whereas the Racetrack Chaplaincy will hold its 10th Annual Chaplaincy Brunch and will give special recognition to David and Fay many good works. Now, therefore, I, Joanne D. Yepsen, Mayor of the City of Saratoga Springs, am pleased to congratulate David and Fay Donk, the honorees of the Chaplaincy's 2015 event, to express our city's thanks and appreciation for their dedication and to extend them good wishes for a successful and joyous celebration. Dated August 15th, 2015, Joanne D. Yepsen, Mayor. Congratulations.
You're off today. When Nick came to us, he said he wanted to honor us for the event. And I'm like, no. We're number one, I don't think we've accomplished enough in life to be honored. Number two, I'm not old enough yet to be honored. And then he said, what about if we say that we'll recognize you? And we relented. But Fay had one thing about it, is she agreed to it as long as she didn't have to speak. Am I hold true to that? I've been here 30 years. I was very fortunate, came here to New York to work for a legend in his own time. And 5.5 years after that, was lucky enough to start a stable, and Fay followed me here. And after having, some unbelievable owners, some fantastic horses, but probably more importantly, some great help. Have been with us a long time, and they're really their family. And being that we are proud parents of two fantastic children, and I'll be biased because we all think we have the best children. At heart, children are what we think most of. So I think a lot of why we're here today is because of Fay, and the daycare center and all the wonderful people that have been involved in that. Pretty tough to follow Tom Durkin today, and my daughter's quite happy to be here because Tom Durkin's here. So I do need a photo. So you know, he put it correctly that it's a community and it's our own city, and obviously Saratoga is a special place, but you know, there's Belmont, there's Aqueduct, and one thing about the chaplaincy, I'm going to call it the Three Musketeers. I don't want to leave anyone out that works for them, that volunteers, but the time that Humberto, Karen, and Nick put in 24/7, you can go to the trailer at any time. I went there a month ago to just inquire to ask Humberto a question, and you walk in and it's like a doctor's office. There's 4, 5, 6 people just waiting to sit down and talk to him, and whether, I guess, you know, some advice and consultation, and they help in so many ways. But back to the success, any success that we've had with our employees, a lot of it has to do with the chaplaincy, because they have made them so comfortable. As soon as most of them immigrate and come here, you know, they let them know all the priorities, the first things they need to do, how to correctly, you know, get anything that's available to them. Even in the last 2.5 years, I asked Humberto what the number was today, they've helped 80 people get their citizenship. And I'll just say 2 of them work for me, and they are the most proudest individuals to be U.S. citizens. Maybe we need Donald Trump to stand up here. But one of the greatest things, there's so many events, and there's so many holiday events. Christmas was always really special to me as a kid. Didn't grow up with family that was wealthy, but we never wanted for anything. And we really enjoy doing the Christmas carnival. Love doing the carnival booths with Holly. But it's fun to watch these little kids grow up to be bigger kids and teenagers. And it's the same with the daycare center, to watch them become adults that are going to be great people in our society. So personally, we think that really should honor Humberto, Karen, and Nick every year. But saying that, we are honored and we're humbled to be here. And thank you for all of you for coming and your support. And it continues to grow every day. I'd like to say to Fay, even with all the charity events, if you touch one person every year, you know, it's going the right way. So I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you all coming out today. Thank you.